Hey guys, Diecast Trucks here again, and this time we have a different video. This video is going to circle around or specify different kinds of 1/64 scale diecast for motion dumps. So, go around. We have the tri-axle Mac coal dump right here. You can't really see the axles, but then we have a spread axle Mac coal dump, an east end dump, square dump. Spread axle Mac Simizer, I think it is. Rounded end dump, and closed axle Mac Simizer. Correct me if I'm saying it wrong. Dump, and then a straight dump truck, Mac dump. And I'm gonna go over each one, and these are the different options you have besides a belly dump. A side dump, or a hopper bottom if you want to get like that for grain and stuff. I don't have one of those, and I don't have a side dump either, but those are your options, but I don't have them, so we're gonna have to stick with what's in here. So I'll go through each one, see what we can make out of this, and I hope you guys do enjoy the video. So we'll start with the Mac tri-axle dump. See, maybe I can fix this up a little bit. Alright, there. This is the tri-axle coal dump. It's pretty nice. This is obviously a certain set. You can get many different kinds. But, it does have, what I really liked about it when I first got it was the rubber mud flaps back here. They're not like solid straight. They bend and they flex and everything. They're really nice. And, there's many parts that stand out to this. Oh, no. So, I'll just hold it. Many parts that stand out to this, like I was saying. It is shiny. This is a full chrome. And it does have the tri-axle. It does have the rubber rub flaps. There is no lock on it, though. And I'll show you guys that later. The east end dump has a lock to hold this shut. This does not. It's just kind of here. So if you do put real loads in it, expect it to open. Oh, not really, actually. Expect it to only open when you're going, like, uphill or something. These are fake mud flaps, though. These are not fake, but they're solid. They do not flex. Right under here. And the lift axle, it doesn't really pivot or anything. It's just kind of lifted. It's a single axle. Super single, if you want to say, I think. No, it's not a super single. So, it's just a lifted axle. It is lifted. And, the one thing about this when it dumps, though, is not like the other trailers. The other trailers kind of flex when they dump, if you want to say. This will stay. Oh my god, I can't get my phone to stay. I need something heavier to hold it. Let's see. There we go. No, I just gotta focus. Alright, so when it dumps, it's a, I don't know what you guys want to call it. It stays on the frame though. As shown, it stays on the frame. Like the frame doesn't move, just the dump box. So, it's a cool dump trailer. It's a tri-axle. It's really nice. Sorry for the sun glares, oh my god. But, it's a nice truck. Put it back with this tractor over here. And next we'll move on to the spread axle Mac dump. It's nice. So far they only come with the fenders, the show fenders over the back. So that's your only option, and they do have the real mud flaps like the other Mac dump. Rubber mud flaps, and they do. The back opens the same as the tailgate. And the only difference with this and the other one is that, like I said, that's the only dump that stays on the frame when it dumps. This does not stay on the frame when it dumps. It does this when it dumps. So, I don't really know what you call this. I don't know what it's called, but I know it's an end dump. But, so yeah, that's the difference between the spread axle and the tri-axle. At least in DCP, I don't know about real world. But, so, there you go. It's literally the same thing. It's just the dump angle is different, show fenders only. And, yeah. Next truck is the east end dump. So the east end dump only comes in a closed axle formation. Unless you can want to buy an axle kit, unscrew it and change it. I don't know if you guys can see the screws in there. You can unscrew that, drill it back in, screw it somewhere else if you want to buy a spread axle kit. Or do whatever you want to do with it. I don't do custom work, so don't ask me about any of that crap. So, east end dump, just like the Mack spread axle, pivots up like this. You guys can't really see that, can you? Pivots up like this. It'll just sit on the back of the truck. Now, the difference with the east end dump is that there is a lock that holds the dump closed. Right back in here. See if I can get this to focus. Right there, guys. All you do is simply turn the lock and it pops. Pops open right there. And all these dumps do come with cloths, except the straight dump. I'll get into that later. They all come with cloth tarps. So this locks. You can really hold some cool shit in here if you want, because it will lock. So there you go, guys. And they do come in chrome and non-chrome. This one's chrome. It's an SRS National dump truck, and you know those guys are all show trucks. So moving on to the Mack spread axle Simizar dumper, something like that. They do come in two different forms actually. They come with fenders like this and a ladder, right? Yeah, no ladder. They do come with fenders and with a ladder, and then without fenders and no ladder right here at least. And they're really nice. The only thing about them is those fake mud flaps in the back. They are stiff, so going over any rough terrain, they're gonna hold. And sorry for my dogs barking in the back. I guess there's somebody outside. But on the other hand, here it is, and you know it pivots just like the other dumps. Doesn't go higher though. It barely goes high at all. It'll sit about right there on your tractor. It will not go very high. So actually trying to dump something out of this will be a process. Moving on. Closed axle dump. Stiff mud flaps in the back again. Cloth tarp. Small ladder up there. Dumps the same exact way. Not very high. So that's it. Mack straight dump. I mean, Mack closed axle. My bad. Now moving back, I'm going to strip another trailer off a truck right here. They do come in two different forms, these spread axles. They come like this, without the show fenders and the ladder, which I personally like more. I think it gives more of a real feel to it. It gives it more of a badass feel too. I like the mud flaps here, here, and here, and here. All solid mud flaps. And I like the way the trailer leans back, if you guys can see it right there. I like the way it kind of edges out. It's really nice. No ladder on either side, except for up in this corner right here. And you know, they dump the same. You know, no different, so. The only difference right there is show fenders and ladder, like I mentioned earlier. Now, last but not least, is the Mack straight dump. Very nice. This one, for $75, I got it. And, you know, it's a really nice piece. Yeah, they have like 4 or 5 options, I think, for the straight dump. So, you know, you have a lot of options going into it. They are show trucks. You can see the lights on the right here. Those are nice. Those are new additions. The nice visor, the paint job, and they do have lift axles, and they do actually move a little bit. They have like little suspension in them, so they won't. You can't place them up or down, but they will pivot. So, you know, that's always nice. And then you have your 2 drop axles, and they come in different forms, with or without tag axles, and I believe you can unscrew them. They're just a pain in the butt to unscrew. You know, behind this truck, real rubber mud flaps. And sorry for this thing right here. It's holding the phone up. Real rubber mud flaps, so nothing's getting caught. And you know, yeah, the tarp is not a cloth tarp like the other ones. It is a solid tarp that you take on and off, and it locks right here so it won't fall back. But that's that. Inside of the dump does have a locking tailgate. You can hear it click and unclick. Now the dump does go very, very high. See if I can move this back more. It does go high. It is a really nice dump. I doubt any of you guys are even going to watch the video to up here, but it does go really high, and you know, you can unscrew the tag axles, as you can see little screws in there, but it does go very high. Engine opens too, just like any other DCP, except for the motorhomes. But this is it, guys. Really nice truck. These are all the dumps, and you know, they're not as organized as when I start the video, but all your options in a DCP dump. I hope you guys enjoyed. This has been Diecast Trucks, and I'm out. Peace.